All right, first bench is done, or framed anyway, needs the plywood. And what I've done is just cut this back so that the plate for the next 2x6 is just gonna slide back in there. Got it cut in. Perfect little spot for the miter saw. Radial arm saw went in without a hitch. You can see I'm just about perfect. I dare say perfect on that. But somehow I missed the mark on the miter saw by a full 1/4 inch. Well, it's about 7 o'clock and I am done for the night. Not quite as much as I'd like to have done, but we made this into one continuous L shape. And then this will be lumber storage underneath. And then on the end, we'll have the plywood storage here. And these two walls were out of square by that much. So I'm gonna cut a little piece to fill that in. The radial arm saw was actually tracking down as you pulled it out. You can see it goes up as it goes back, or down as it goes forward. So what you do is you adjust these screws on the rails, these bolts on the rails, and then you can slide up and down. So now that we've got the saw adjusted, we've created a new problem, which is that I built the benches to the base before I had set up the saw. First cut on the radial arm saw. Woo! No whammies. No way. Oh my gosh, that looks gorgeous.
Should go a little deeper.
Look at that. I just found a Grizzly Unisaw 10-inch on Craigslist for $450, but it's an 1.5-hour drive from here. So Lauren is gonna finish up the video. She's also counting up the money, and I'm meeting my dad right now at the barn, and he's gonna ride with me. We've got the straps, we've got the trailer. So we are officially on a road trip spontaneously at 6 o'clock. There it is. Grizzly table saw, 450 bucks. Now, I've got some free time this afternoon, so I'm going to run the wires for 220. Now I just have to terminate and put it in a box, plug it in, see how she runs. Okay, here we go. Let's start with the extension cord. Please don't ruin my saw, please don't ruin my saw. Okay, let's turn it on. Here we go. Woo! Oh yeah. Well, it worked. So let's make a few cuts. It's amazing how much more quality and just smooth everything is on this saw. Just even the turns are just heavy and solid. Love this saw. I've got this drill press here. But the problem is, it is not in great shape. There's a lot of run out. Look at that. Almost what? 17 to 20 thou. Can't really tell right there, but what I want to do is get a replacement chuck. Okay, here's with the new chuck. I've got it down to about 6 thou. You can see it visibly has a lot less run out. And not only that, I cleaned everything up, greased up the back there, and built a drill press stand from the old radial arm cabinet. And with a couple scrap pieces of wood and metal, I made little hooks for my drills. And my charger's over here. And all the drill bits are inside. Sweet. One last thing, I made a clamp rack, and by clamp rack I mean I cut a piece of 2x4 and ran it along the door to get all those off the floor, and things are really starting to look good in here.